This Discover Mirrorless vlog post is brought to you by the MePhoto brand of travel tripods. Hey, it's Crockett here. I know I look a little tired because I are a little tired. This is one of my best pals in the whole world. That's Mr. Mark Hauser. Say hi, Mark.
Hey!
It's usually because when I tell him on camera to say hi, Mark, he says hi, Mark. So he must be tired too. No? We are at Mark's studio in Chicago, and one of the things that I'm working on as a big project is taking a famous world-class portrait photographer who works primarily in black and white, as well as a toned black and white. I don't know what it's called monochrome on the cameras, but well, how do you describe the tone in your work, the color that's in the black and white?
Kind of like sepia tone, warm tone images.
Now, Mark is shooting Canon cameras, right? 5D Mark II?
Yeah.
Okay.
5D Mark II.
And is, needing to move JPEG as well as RAW files over to his computer. And when he shoots portraits, he's in need of changing the contrast and changing the tone. The tone of sepia, brown, sometimes blues, right? Pretty rare though, right?
Yeah,
to do blues colors?
Most of brown, warms.
So today what we wanted to do is we wanted to see if we could dial in one of the mirrorless cameras to do all of that special sharpness, dynamic range, noise suppression, color, all that stuff, so that Mark can use a camera that shoots a JPEG that has all the secret sauce built into it. Then when he wants to shoot the video button, he can, and create video that looks just like that. So this is no small task. Don't think it is. Today was the first day we put the Lumix GH3 into his studio and tested out, and we learned a couple things. We learned the quality of the JPEG that comes off of that once we do all the adjustments that Mark wants. It looks really good, right?
Yes, very good.
The other thing is that we learned that now Mark has the ability to have autofocus that he can really trust. So we can now shoot f2.8 with the Lumix camera because it has that very good face detection autofocus. On the Canon camera, not that Canon has bad autofocus, it has very good autofocus, but you're never comfortable with the Canon autofocus, were you?
No, it doesn't focus as that clear as this does.
Okay. So when you're shooting, like tomorrow, you're going to shoot not with the Lumix camera, you're going back to your Canon, right, until we're ready to get you all installed. What aperture setting do you use for these portraits?
F11, F16.
Yeah, F11, F16, just to make sure you got everything in focus.
That's right.
And your autofocus, not manual focus, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever manual focus that?
We sometimes do when people are wearing all black.
Yeah, because it seeks back and forth.
Yeah. And it doesn't know where to focus.
So one of the responsibilities that I have is Mark trusts me to guide him into the right technology that works for him. Mark doesn't care what brand of camera he shoots and doesn't care what kind of computer he uses. What he cares about is people come in, he gets to shoot the shot. When he goes out on location, you're going out for how many days on the big?
5 days.
5 days on the Kohler gig, right? Okay, he doesn't care what camera he takes. He just wants to be able to deliver the results for that particular client, and it's my responsibility to find him the right pieces to do that job. So
I'm just looking for consistency and the right look.
Yeah.
I don't care if I've done sometimes jobs with a camera that's $30. I don't care what the camera costs or the size of the megapixel. I care for what I get at the end.
An album won an Emmy, not an Emmy award. What did they give? Sorry.
Grammy.
Grammy Award. And when they win the big Grammy Award, the photographer that shoots the album cover gets a Grammy Award too, right? And what was the Grammy that you shot with a plastic camera?
I shot a
Springsteen?
Yeah.
Springsteen's album cover with a Diana, right? A $20 camera, and it won a Grammy Award. So there you go. If there's not a guy that's living proof that it's the photographer, not the camera, it would be you, right?
Yeah, red Cadillac.
Red Cadillac. Well, I think that we are maybe 60%, 70% sure that this camera and this setup is going to work for you. After you shot with it some more today, and you've seen the results.
The sound wasn't bad either.
The sound on the
from that not using a mic. I mean, when I've done this videos, I usually have a mic right on the person.
Yeah, lav.
And it's separate.
Yeah.
But this sounds pretty good.
Yeah, and you don't have people freaking out because when you clip that lav on them, they start to get nervous. Yeah. So we're using the microphone, the shotgun microphone, in order to allow Mark to shoot photo or video whenever he wants to. And what do you think? The odds are 50-50 or better that this will work for you once you
Sure.
get all the bugs ironed out?
There's some things that I like and some things that I think the whole thing is still, there's things that need to be worked on.
Yeah, yeah,
But the camera's great.
Yeah.
I mean, it is sharp and it is quick.
yeah.
That focus is quick compared to, makes the Canon focus like nothing.
But Mark, it's not a full frame sensor. The sensor in that camera is only this big, and the sensor in your 5D is a full frame. I'm being sarcastic here.
But I haven't seen what these look like blown up 40 by 50.
That's right, that's right, that's right. And that's actually one of the things we're going to do next is we'll come back next week, we'll shoot some real files, and we will print them. Mark has a 44-inch wide inkjet printer back there, and we'll make a 44 by 60 print, 44 by 70 print, and we will judge if it's ready for that or not, right? Well, here's a look at the test shot that we shot today of my ace assistant slash intern slash knucklehead, Louis Malagon, also known as just Louis
I thought his name was Joe Matalatz.
Oh yeah, it's that too. Thanks guys, bye.
This Discover Mirrorless vlog post is brought to you by the MePhoto brand of travel tripods.